Hi, it's Jake at Canadian Cutting Edge. It's another Miscellany Monday, so nothing about knives today. But what I've got to share today is a camera. This is not just any regular action camera. This is specially made for a Car DVR, digital video recorder. You might also know these things as dash cams. I've been using dash cams for about 7 years now, and that's because of a lot of reasons. Cheaper insurance rates for one. And if I do get into an accident or, get a ticket for doing an illegal turn or something, and it wasn't actually illegal, I've got video proof of what actually happened. And that's another big reason to have this kind of device if you're driving around. And if you can get it for a really good price, you'll make your money back very, very quickly. So if you're going to get one of these, talk to your insurance agency, see if you can get a discount on your insurance because you have one of these, and then get a good quality one that takes good video. The one I had for a number of years, it was starting to age. Electronics tend to age once they go through a lot of heat, cold cycles back and forth. It gets to super boiling temperatures in the summertime inside a car, down to minus 40 in the wintertime. And then you turn it on and, they tend to wear out. So I got this, Banggood sent this to me, and it's available at a good price. And it takes video of whatever's in front of you. It's got a wide angle camera, 135 degrees, I think. The f-stop is set at 1.58, 1080p video it takes, and 160 degree angle, 160 degrees. So when this is on my Bandit's crying, he wants attention. So when this is on the dashboard, it takes the total wide angle to each corner of the windscreen in front of me, windshield, everything in front, and it does good quality resolution both day and night. And that's an important thing to check out, is make sure you get one that's good at night. It's a little tricky to open it, but that's where your micro SD card goes in there. This thing also has Wi-Fi built in and Bluetooth, so you can sync it from this device onto your cell phone without taking it out of your car. It does have a decent port up here, so you can slide it onto the bracket. I'll show you a video of how that goes on and off the bracket on the dashboard in your car. It's very easy to mount and unmount. It just slides out. There, you can see at the top there, see that little bit of a hole, and it just goes in there. Click, and it'll stay there, no problem. Very easy to take in and off, in and off, on and off. If you wanted to take the memory card out, if you wanted to take the memory card out and check the files, it's just easier to take it off first and get it in your hand nicely. So that's really nice. But you can take it off and sync it with USB cable. You can take the card out, sync it through the card, or you can do it through the Wi-Fi that this thing sends out its own Wi-Fi channel, and you log into it and download the video. So there's so many ways to get the video that you want. And there's a microphone right there if you want to be recording audio, and it puts the date and the time on the video and stuff. It's just a really good camera. There's some more specs in the description below the video. Just above the comments, it says show more if you're on a desktop computer. I'm not sure how it looks on a cell phone right now, but you click on that and show the video description. There's all the specs in there, the links to buy this from Banggood, but I think you want to see more video about this. So let's continue the review right now. It comes with a very long USB cable so that you can plug it into your 12 volt, they call them cigarette lighter ports, but they're really just 12 volt ports in your car or your vehicle, whatever vehicle you have, and then run this wire across the bottom of your car, up the side, and then up the side of your windscreen and across the top, and then down right at your rear view mirror. That's the best place to position this. And they give you enough cable for that. They give you everything that you need to set it up. And then once it's set up and it's recording, there's my hand, it records very, very well, good quality. It's got other features in it. I've got the microphone turned off right now. You can turn the microphone back on. You can set up the Wi-Fi signal right there. Yes, it's in Chinese, but it says recording in English. That's kind of funny. And there's the channel that you got your Wi-Fi. There's your password for it. And so then you can go through the different videos if you want to preview it on the, on the camera itself. If you want to check out a certain video. So this is good for if you're in the car and there's an accident and stuff, and you might want to view it right away. Oh, sorry, down here again. You might want to view it and see exactly what happened so that you can decide if you want to show this footage or not. If it ends up being your fault, don't tell them you got a camera. So if you get into an accident and stuff, first check this out. And if the video is in your favor, you can show them right away. You can pull this thing out. As long as your ignition power's on for this thing. It does have a battery that'll last for a little while, but not too long. And you got the video. You can show them exactly what happened. And you can increase the speed of how quickly you can go through the video to find the spot that you want. So many different options. And then you can go, oh, that's not right. And you can delete the file or whatever you want. So there's loads of features on here that I find very, very useful, very helpful. You can connect this to the Wi-Fi through your cell phone app. And from that cell phone app, you can update the firmware. You can do so many different things. I'm going to go get my cell phone so you can see exactly what you can do that way. Okay, updating connection status, it says here. Just a second. Finishes connecting. But there it is. I've got my other devices listed there. Yeah, I do lots of Xiaomi stuff, and I kind of like it. And so hit the camera, and it pulls up the camera right there. It's pulling up the camera, and now I'm turning the camera around, and I can see, oh, dismiss that. It says there's no internet available on this connection. But as you can see, I move the camera around, and it shows up on my screen right here. Use the Google Translate to see what these things mean, or just play with them one at a time. You pick one, and you kind of see what it says. Oh, that thing's got a date on there, so this one's probably the firmware, right? So let's see if I can tell it to check and see if there's a new firmware. Say yes to that. And it's so easy to update the firmware. I just checked, and there you can see 10.011 is what I had, and there's an updated firmware already. Hit that button, tell it to update, and it's going to start doing the update right away. For the most part, I don't use this app on my cell phone at all, except for when I want to update the firmware. And you don't need to either. Just use the camera itself. You press the button and the screen can come up. It doesn't want to because I'm connected to the phone right now. But just use the camera itself and use the card, or, connect to the Wi-Fi and download it. But I usually don't do that. I just take the card out and I use the card when I want to. So I'm going to show you some video that that I took with this. I think it's good. I recommend it. You can pick this up at Banggood. I've got a coupon below for 12% off, and get yourself some protection for when you're driving, or simply, record where you go and stuff. No problem at all. So there you go. Thanks for watching, liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. And we'll see you next time at Canadian Cutting Edge. Bye now.